Magic Monday! I'm going to get straight to it today. I'm also just going to slow down for a bit, and you'll see why in a second. But let's do the buttons, and let's go for it.
It's the start of the week. Grab your coffee cups. It's Magic Monday Live.
So a bear goes into a pub, and the barman says, what can I get for you? And the bear goes, and the barman says, why the big paws? Well, I love that. It's one of my favorite jokes. And the theme today is pause. Not those paws, proper pause. And the reason I want to talk about it is I'm currently just finishing off my new book, See, Smile, Say Hello. And in there, I was doing a chapter about listening and about how to truly listen to people. And I said that a pause is a good thing. I did a bit of research and I discovered some fascinating stuff. So the first thing was that Finnish people from Finland, they don't finish sentences for you. No, they're very comfortable with a pause. They're very comfortable with silence, more than any other European country. So if you're having a conversation with somebody from Finland and they don't immediately respond, you don't have to feel like you're going to fill in the gap, because a pause is just a thing that they're very happy with. I like that. I like that a lot. So pausing in a conversation with a Finnish person is natural, but pausing in a conversation can also create impact. See what I did there? Super simple, wasn't it? Gives people an opportunity to absorb what you've just said. And also, if you're listening to somebody, that was the real key with this thing I've been writing at the moment. If you're really listening and you're not diving in with the next thing, it's superb to give a moment to show that you've listened. If they want to add something else, they can. And you have that beautiful pause before you feed something back. The next type of pause is a pause in the day. And we've all done it where we've just absolutely rattled through a whole day. I thought, I haven't stopped for a moment. So I love this idea of scheduling in a pause, a meeting with oneself. And just to have a 17-minute meeting in the middle of the day where you just pause and you reflect. How's it going? How am I feeling? I found myself the other day when I was doing my writing, sitting on the very edge of this seat, kind of like that. You know, and I realized I was getting a bit of a back pain. I thought, stop. I've got a fantastic chair, one of those nice sort of ones that are meant to be sat in and sat in straight. And there's me kind of hanging on the edge. Pause. Just pause in your day and appreciate what you have. The next thing is pausing before reacting, because this is something I'm sure we've all done where we've reacted to something without giving us an opportunity to think about it. And oh boy, that can equal regret. Yes, the reacting without pausing equals often regret. So just having a moment, see how you feel about it the next day. Count to 10. That's the classic thing, isn't it? Count to 10 before you react. Do we do that? Count to 100. Wait until the next day is probably the best one. It's amazing how things feel a little bit better after an overnight pause. The next one is pausing to breathe. My wonderful friend and master Sam is going to be doing some workshops soon on breath work, and I can't wait, because the little bit that I do know is so beneficial. Just to take some time to focus on breathing and to breathe in the right way. And there's loads of different ways you can do it. And I guess the secret with this is to find the one that works best for you. And maybe the way to do it is to have your nice breath, then pause, do the pause, and then decide what's going to happen next. Because so often what we do is we do our breathing and then we get straight on with the next thing rather than just having a moment. And the final thing with a pause, and there's probably loads more. I'd love to know your thoughts on pauses, by the way. Pop them in the chat. Is to create time to reflect. Just to look back at the day or the week or the month or the year or the hour, and just to take a moment to reflect properly. And taking a pause to do that is probably the most selfless thing you can do. And we don't do it because sometimes we think we're being selfish. Isn't that crazy? By taking time for ourselves, we think we're being selfish, when actually the reality is by taking a moment just to pause, just to slow down, just to reflect is one of the most selfless things you can do, because you can't be better for others unless you're better for yourself first. So that's it. Short one today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Leave your comments on pauses. What you think about pauses. Do we take enough? When do you pause? How can we take more? And I will see you next week for more Magic Monday. Yes.